Welcome back to Let's Play Amnesia, The Dark Descent, where I hide in a hole. Last time we got a vial of acid. More acid. This game likes acid. And I lost track of which direction is which. Storage. Nope, we don't need to go to storage, I don't think.
Help her! Find a way!
That is an excellent... You know what? I'm going to try it anyway. Nope. I want to know who is her and why must we find a way. Up here is where I got the acid. Now the question... Ooh. Free oil. The question remains of why this vat... No, I'm not destroying another box. We're not going there again. Why this vat of acid is in the kitchen to begin with. I guess it's the garbage disposal. I put a barrel on my head. Hooray, I win. That's a rug. Why is it? Nope. Just gonna drop that question and move on with life. Can't go up there. Can't do anything with the rock. About left. Left. There's a lot of doors. Okay. This is an area we have not been. Can I roll you over, sir? Wow, he makes very unsettling squish noises. I'm gonna move on and not question this.
Hey! Anybody! Help!
Rip.
Christ! I don't believe this. Why? I mean, why? What did I do to deserve this? I mean, it can't be. Do I deserve this? It wasn't my fault. Why did he have to go in there? Don't go into burning houses. He should have known better.
Well, that's not good. Oh, what's in here? A note. Already out again.
4th of August, 1839. The nightmares woke me in the early morning, and for a moment I forgot where I was. Shortly after, there was a knock on my door. Alexander had heard my screams and asked me to join him in the parlor. As we drank our tea, Alexander began to tell me what he knew. It seems like the orb I found casts a long and dark shadow. It's not only a powerful item, but a dangerous one. Simply by touching it, you invoke the powers within, and if you are too weak to control it, it will devour you. The shadow is a sluggish thing, lagging behind the wielder, killing anyone or anything in its path to reclaim the orb. I said I didn't care about its powers, and that I should throw it away. Alexander advised against this, as I'd still be a part of the path to the orb, and eventually suffer death. Having the orb, I would at least have the chance to fight back when the time came. I asked Alexander what he meant when he said he could protect me, and he answered that things can be done, but at a price.
And what kind of price indeed? I believe is obvious. Well, not quite obvious, but it is clear that death is involved. That was brilliant. Let's hide in the brighten spot. Aha. If the door opened inwards, I would be protected, but it does not. Oh, I'm safe. I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I think they honestly just phase out of existence. Like, you'll see one appear and go down a hallway, and it not be a direction. Wait. And it'd be a dead end, but it won't be at the end of the dead end. Now I lost track of where. I still need to find the door for that. Is this it? Yay! Well, we've got the hammer for a reason. I'm dead, I'm dead. Yep. One shot. One shot. Right in the back of the neck.
No, don't kill her.
Wait. I'm on the other side of the door, I think. No, where am I? What? Oh, hello. I don't know where I'm at anymore. I think I'm on the other side of the door. But there was a woobagoo over there, so I'm gonna wait. There we go. He gone. See, case in point, where'd he go? I heard a door open and it's gotta be that door that was behind me.
Hey, you! Stop!
Don't come any closer. I just want to leave.
You can't go outside. It's too dangerous.
I'm telling Gabriel.
I doubt that very much.
You're gonna tell the Archangel on me? Yep. Oh, I remember. The loading door. The dark towers of Brennenberg rose above the forest and were silhouetted against the snow-white moon. He couldn't help feeling sad for some reason. I remember this place. Darn it, I wanted to go back and see what was in that room he came out of. Oh, the cistern.
So you used the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
I'm following a madman. And the madman is me! Wait, really? Why is there oil leaking out of the wall? Why do I have a jar full of it? Yeah, with the things I've seen in the water thus far, I would assume that it's not safe to traverse it. Well, that and the whole needing oxygen thing. Why is there oil coming out of the wall? Oh, that's helpful. Oh, I remember you. Yeah. Bonk. We're going to bonk this pipe until it moves. Bonk. Glory. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Control room! The purpose of the inner sanctum had always been to study the orbs and find a way to force them to yield their power. However, he was still unaware of this.
Herbert, how did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
I heard some rather unfortunate sounds. Yay, valves! And a pipe. And a system of weights. Okay, well, where'd the pipe go? I'm probably gonna need that. If it's anything like those gears, I'm just gonna stick it in here. Yep, see, it's got that blue glow on it. It's gonna be useful or something. Ah, I see. I must match them. So that one's kind of that far off the floor. It's not a... I thought I heard something. It's not an exact science, mind you, but... It bothers me slightly that, you know, unlike all the other objects on chains, that those are not movable. And yet that one is bent. That too is bent. At an odd. No, no, no. Down. How do you... I don't know what that one should be at. Right. Okay, you out of the doorway, please. You're not helping. Up and down. Medium, high, low. Medium, high, low. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Almost. And I think that's what powers this door. The fact that the game allows me to do this is one of the most... I just love that. No, no, no. Come back, box. I need you. Aha! Now you cannot close on me. Another pipe. Suspicious. Nope. 13th of January, 1799. The work I have put into this machine is unequaled by the reasoning of any man. The thought that generations of men have passed away since I first attempted to reconstruct the design is most tiring. The limitations of this world have made my work incredibly difficult. It has forced me to build the thing almost 100 times larger than the delicate contraption it tries to emulate. Not to mention the flow of tamed lightning crudely replaced by pressurized steam pushing its way through pipes and turbines. It shames me to think of what inventor would have thought of my monster. Where he works with a magnifying glass to carefully fix all the parts, I push 5 men to erect a tower of wrought iron in the hope it will have even the tiniest hint of the power found in a traveler's locket. He's from another world. Wait, how did you get down here? You get back up there. Good. You're not a slinky. Stop acting like one. I probably shouldn't have thrown you, but meh. Oh, I see. There are more a wooden crank? Well, that's always something useful to have on one's person. Wait, what am I trying to do? Am I trying to match their position? And if so, then what are the pipey bits for? Okay, so it's all the way down. Oh, I've got to... No, don't tell me I got to match both of them. Oh, down, up, down. Let's try that. Before I mess with anything, let's try that. Okay, I think that fixed it. Good. Yes, next one.
Daniel? Is that you? What are you doing?
You can't see me. I'm not here. I remember this. I'm gonna go ahead and light those for the sake of clarity. But I need these pipes. I really want to know how he was talking to me. Okay, pipe, you're gonna go through the door. Like your friend here, just perfectly went through. And then... Okay, you know what? You each misbehave differently. So you're just all gonna get put in this room. And assumedly gonna do things for me. Oh, I see. This sucks. So the gas has got to get from there to there, there to there, and there to there. I see. No. No, I guess that'll work. And then this one's tall, so it'll just go over it. No. There you go. And what did this do for me exactly? Did it summon the Kraken? Maybe that's what's been making all those wall whale noises. There's a Kraken in the walls. The blue light blinded him as it done inside the murky tomb in Algeria. It was just as enchanting, and he tried to approach it, but the Baron's firm hand held him back. So what was the point of me doing that? Into the sewer, it must be drained. Okay. Ow. Okay, let's not do that. Well, now I can't see. Congratulations. Well, that did not drain the sewer. Barely conscious. Yeah, don't jump off stuff like that, I guess. Is today's lesson. Oh, wait, lever. Lever. I remember that platform. And I remember how to fix it too. It's a very hilarious way to fix it. My leg is asleep and I should not have smacked my hand against it. Alexander knew there must be a way to finish the ritual before it was too late. He had to teach his friend to harvest the Vitae. That much was clear. Don't fall in the water. You know what's in the water.
You're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking.
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
The fact the pedals fell over here is what told me to go this way. Box. Well, theoretically, that could just be the sound of the chamber groaning from the water within it. Because what else could be, you know, in a large stone? Yeah, and that's your hint.
7th of August, 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon, where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
You know, how did the pages of his journal get strewn throughout? Actually, I think I remember. Sewer water. Well, that's a whirlwind. Maybe that'll fix the things. What was that noise? Oh no. What have I done? Murmuring is not a person. There's not a person in there. Nope. Nope. I do not hear a person drowning. Well, why did I come here? Tinderbox. And crates that I can't pick up for some unspoken reason. I want to go that way. I want to go that way. I think I landed. Either I took a little bit of fall damage or I landed on a monster. Wait, what is that? Is that a rock? I'm suspicious. Very suspicious. Oh, I know. I need the rock. Ow, ow, ow. I need the rock. I need the rock. I need the rock. Bonk. No, I need... How do I cut the chain? Hit the chain with a rock? Rock, rock, rock. Aha! And the rock survived. Good rock. Ow. What do you do without the stabbing pain in my skull? Why did I come over here? I'm assuming something here. Oh, another valve.
8th of August, 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying, but Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
You should indeed, sir. Okay, why is there whirlpools? Little whirlwinds want to do that. They should not be whirlwinds. In the bottom of a sewer, when I pull it, will turn a valve. I don't think there's anything that way. Oh no, that was my good rock. I heard that. Run. I'm gonna assume that's hot steam and that I shouldn't walk into it. And it won't let me touch it. Yep, hot steam. Okay, there you go. Now turn the valve. Oh good, I shut off the steam. There's a hole in the path that I almost didn't see. I keep hearing the noise that the water critter makes. Note.
9th of August, 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
Oh, indeed. Redirect sewer water. Pipe worker. Yay, we got an achievement. That must mean we did it. We did the thing. And you can run over the crack, apparently. I heard the noise. Okay, I've got to admit, that's very well done to make the player think that it's there, and it turns out you were safe the whole time. The red taint burst from the walls as if they had begun to bleed. He cried out in fear as the spectacle began to consume the blue shimmer. Okay, so did that redirect the sewer water? I'm gonna check. Not. Ow! Didn't expect you to jump upwards off the ladder. I expect you to just kind of, you know, drop off. Good, now I can go down. Poison mold, poison mold, poison mold. Okay, I see how it's gonna be. Can I pick up this brick? I need this brick. I really just cannot say how much I adore the fact that the puzzles in this game can be solved by physical means. Brick. No, that's not how it was. Oh, I forget. And indeed, look at us spend there. It just doesn't throw properly if you don't go rock when you throw it. Climb faster, sir. Climb faster. There we go. Rock. And with that grand rock, I'm going to go ahead and pause here. And I will see you next time.